Oh wait. Seems as if the long horse come back. Yes, of course there are the long horse come back. Always known. It's very good for this. Time for the go some easy way. Right, we draw the long horse. It has eyes. I know they kind of okay. So it looks like, oh yeah, I get to draw my eyes. But suddenly pitch black. Okay, it's okay. Okay, now we can draw a horse with his went out the jaw. Okay, here's the story. The alien's long horse show up like in the darkest, in the hole. So he nowhere show the body. So there's nothing in the skull and the body. So which is the best part, he has the longest neck in the world. So how is it possible if that long horse is it going to be hurting something or just harmless? So he was very harmless. He's just a horse. He's not going to hurt you at all. He just wants some eat some apples or something like crunching the little bush, but that's kind of fine. He can chew his apple set, so his jaw can't swallow it at apple. So the only one is that you take care of the horse. He will track you and shelter. He will keep you safe for the peoples or something you to be tagged. So if you don't trust the horse, then you got no choice. You gotta check it your size. You're in danger. You're in danger with the Simon hit. Yes, that's right. The Simon hit is only one. Here's a one point. How did you really gonna defeat it? Well, you cannot survive in the forest until Cinnamon show up. You need to keep your head start. If you trust everything in the creatures or something, it doesn't matter what time. There are a bunch of teeth. Okay, so I think it done his teeth. His teeth has a little bit not sharp. That's okay. He also just a little bit bites, but you don't only have one day. They are things and creatures. There are living creatures around here. So is this horse can be the one death? I mean, it was underwater into the depth, so he was only one. He can keep us as protecting, like only one assignment or there are creatures anywhere, and the only one thing is to do. How to kill one horse within the experience of a force? Well, there are lots of independent force. To be fair, it's a little one. They are once away, so yeah, that could be a wooden white. So I just head start. So how did the Liggity do? Oh good, because now we can probably know this one. So if it really does, it has hair. What other had lots of hair, it has to stick to his skin of bones. Any bones has long bones anywhere. So that was a very technique. I know he's the strongest one character, but he keeps of attack. You know, he is attacking something. So he going to attack the creature or the other than Silent Head. He has a tallest man and he can choose it. He has the legs the longest and we know the thing. So this is going to be a challenge. Wait, Ollie. When I can do it like this. So after for that, we'll still in the we don't exactly the end of assignment. So what's it doesn't matter like a time result can sense when they from in the dimensions like he's travel in the time period, so it doesn't travel at the rate phase. Now you can do longest neck you can. So what is the longest neck? I mean, it kind of makes sense true. I had no idea, but this is the case. If this one does work, then I have good. It's like they keep some company. So it has the longest neck. This is kind of a bit easy, but this is just for it has like a twisting sound, like yeah, it's kind of twisting like that. Yeah, he has twisted back and forth. That's kind of cool. There's nothing what about this one, so that was fine for that. You would get nice showings. He's not though you like, oh yeah, you learn it to the trap. Yeah, that's not going to mind. Then I'm not sure he can I mean, he's not heavy damage, but I guess so he has no damage against guns. You can't shoot that long horse because he is made of bone. Doesn't mean he just in the skin. He just a spin of ghosts. I know he's into like kind of dimensions. Every day he's not even hurts. After all, your bullets kind of, he's not useless for that horse because the guns can't hurt the horse. He is not anything against pet. He is just a protector, the protector of a guardian of the holy peoples in the soil in the field. I saw the paintings made of every in the map, so there are lots of areas to turn around. And I see the streets walking around and they're watching in the streets in the hallway. That's kind of cool. And inside the house you see them are afraid of everything. That's kind of impressive. I mean, he's travel around the forest at all. Oh, kind of makes sense. So he can travel every single door, clean the gates. If only one half is open, he can then straight through see the window. He just see you, what you there, what you up to, and wherever you see the people. Oh yeah, before you, I mean, he's just that. When happened? Oh yeah, he is dead, I guess. So he's not still alive. When he is a long skull, he's shy. He's just scared of away. He's like he knows you're scared of that horse. He's like, whoosh, stayed away. So he's scared. If you if you had a gun, that's fine. Longhorns will annoy you anyway. So you just fine because you have a gun. You protect yourself, or you do your own balance. Or you can if you don't have a protector with your gun, well the longhorns will follow your way. So he will follow you, and he will track you before you will caught by the creature. That's fine. If you follow the horse, he will follow you in the take you to the shelter in a place of like a safety areas. This place is kind of safety. There are small areas he has food, or you can keep yourself alive. Hey, it's not so bad the way you will to speak of. Speaking of which, I think I can take care for this the creatures. That's why every creature is living. It has only one he just travel in the forest. Longest neck, you see. Oh yeah, you can see his longest neck. He traveled everything. If you touch that skin, he whoosh out, speed away, one off into the hole. Good to know. There's a lot to go. There's a few more things to do. So elegance, drilling and talk later. So I guess we could just draw some elegant forces. Oh yeah, he can joy force, and I know his neck has bone, like a flare something. Well, there's nothing in mind. It will be mine that are black. It's not weakest. He's not shooting the horse. He not hurt the horse. Well, sometimes you can bow the horse, but still. What are they going to do? So what are they going to do with that? With Lingham not take care of it, you just feed them. You can touch that, but that's fine because he has horse. At all, his went out his eye. He has no eyes, but he can't see you there, so he knows you're there. You something. He has no ears, has nothing hands about his nose, he has everything slows. What does it matter in time the air's flat? Wrong is next. Oh dear, there's a longest naked style hype. Oh, check it out. Oh, lift the whale. Whoa, look, it's Andy where the next. Oh dear, you can spoke in the spians. This is not. Well, just I know it's not you just make a story, but you just a story up and make it a horror. This one is just fine. It's not creepy at all. It looks harmless, but it's not creepy. He just a skull. His face. He has no jaw. He's not going to bite you. He's not going to toy you and not touch weapon around the parts. But it's kind of fine. He can weapon around to attack the creatures. Each of them, if the building is just bound. Well, there's another good request for that. So this is how inside the hole looks like in the dimensions. Every time they sink into the dimension. Lots of hairs again. Like, everything's just okay. I know the hairs, anywhere hairs, but the only can just do with some irrepressive. There are only hairs. We all know to just straight line, and we can. If I finally done this one, I think that's it. So I can finally end this here because this one's already done his part. Ain't we, Nick? That's a lot of Nick. That's kind of cool. He can fly. I mean float. He can float just like he's a ghost. He was at one. You can float his neck. Not tripping, he's not falling down, but he can up and down to follow the directions in the forest, spinning, spoken to you, and spoken to you, and he growl at you. I mean, usually sounds he hears sounds anywhere. Wait, you really good. Sounds really getting good at. I like the and you're finally done. The long horse has been complete. And you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and comment. Go see the Tenson Tar just waiting. Just draw the sketch of a monster looks like. So that's kind of cool. So go check out in the right side. You can see it. And this is just fall creatures homeless. And this is just for reasons. It's just why we just not scared at all. So be brave. You guys will only check out. And I see you next time. There's a lot of artwork to do. So, and until then, I get to just do this more again. I think I come up with new ideas. Bye bye.